Hi there, it is day 40 of the 6 week challenge. So not all that long left to go, which is kind of weird. It's been fun doing this, been challenging, had its ups and downs, as you'd expect in any kind of things like this, but learned loads from it, which is really good. It's always good to learn more about yourself. Also really good to be talking to the camera, to get used to talking to you guys, because this isn't something that I've done an awful lot of before. I've done a little bit, but not a huge amount. Anyway, on to today's topic, and one of the questions again I've seen in the health forums, because again that's kind of where I'm looking to understand what's going on with people and to just look at some of the misinformation and questions and concerns people have out there. And today the question is around chocolate, that thing that so many of us love, me included. And the question is chocolate healthy? You don't really get told, there's information out that says eating some chocolate is healthy. Sometimes it's saying it's not because of the fats and sugars in it. So the question is chocolate healthy? Well, in of its own right, chocolate isn't bad thing. It comes from a cocoa seed. It's then mixed once it's processed with it creates like a cocoa butter, and then that's mixed with sugar and milk solids normally to give it the sweetness that you like. So be it whether it's going to be milk chocolate, which has more milk in it, or a darker chocolate which has less milk and sugar content typically. Yeah, different kinds of chocolate have different kind of profiles for you. So if you're looking at a milk chocolate, that's got a lot more sugar in it usually. And more of the milk, and so normally I would argue that that's not the best thing you're going to have. It's got quite a high calorific profile, so when you're eating it, you're getting a lot of fat or calories into your system for not much actual weight or satisfaction, so not much bang for your buck with that. It also has less of the actual cocoa solids in it, and the cocoa solids is what, when people say chocolate is good for you, people are talking about it's those, which is why they recommend a darker chocolate. Now, current thinking is 70% and above is really, really good and is actually good for you as long as you're not eating too much of it again, and that's purely because of the calorie deficits that we talked about, or going to calorie excess, having too many calories. I personally go for 85% dark chocolate. I like the green and blacks. Shout out to them. They're organic range, and there's not a lot to it. When you look at the ingredients, it's really quite a simple, not overly processed bit of food, and that's kind of what we're looking for as well, to avoid things that are overly processed, more whole foods and natural stuff. So so the simple answer is yes, chocolate can be healthy for you. No, not if you're eating tons of it, but only from that point of view, because you're going to put yourself into too many calories. And also think of the kind of chocolate you're having as well. And there's no food in itself isn't intrinsically bad, but some of it has worse profiles. And like I say, if you're going to pick a chocolate, go for a dark chocolate. You'll find that it's got a stronger flavour, tends to be more satisfying from a taste point of view. So you need less, and also less calorific, so it doesn't hit your calorie deficit, and also has a lot of good things in it that you see in the press. So that's all I have to say for today. I will speak to you tomorrow.